Hey, get over here. Racist little kids, man. Say hi, everybody. Hello. Hi. What's up? All right, so look, and I'm gonna say this, and the reason I'm videoing it is because I want y'all's parents to hear it. We play competitive sports, and in competitive sports, winning is the object of the game. If it wasn't, they wouldn't keep score. They would just put time up there and let y'all run around with your heads cut off. There wasn't a draft that forced any one of y'all to be on this team. Just like your parents' job, their bosses didn't go door to door asking people if they wanted a job. Your parents applied for the job, and once they got the job, their boss expected them to perform at a certain level. In short, if you show up to work, we're gonna expect you to do work. Coaches didn't go house to house asking kids if they wanted to play basketball. If you guys tried to make the team and you made the team, then you have to honor the commitment that goes along with making the team. And that commitment is showing up to practice, and while at practice, you hustle, you pay attention, and you create chemistry with your teammates. This goes from little kids to varsity kids. It doesn't matter if you like each other. When we're suited up as a team, we're a family, and it's always us against everybody else. It doesn't matter if you don't like somebody. There will always be different talent levels on every team. Some people can't dribble, some can't rebound, some can defend but they can't score, and some can score and can't play a lick of defense. Effort and heart, they go a long way in sports, and more importantly, as the coaches are trying to teach you, in life. Effort and heart goes a long way in life. Your parents can't safeguard you from everything. And I'll say this more importantly, at a certain age, you're not gonna have your mom call a girl you like to get a date. So start figuring out how to take control of things yourself. You can have all the talent in the world, but if you don't give the effort or provide energy, you make yourself an average athlete, and you're actually cheating yourself from being the best person, not athlete, the best person you can be. If you only do the bare minimum, there's no cheat codes in life. You might know somebody, but at a certain point, you're gonna have to own up to what you know and how much work you're willing to put out. Our jobs as coaches are to provide structure and guidance to each player and the team based on our past basketball experience. As coaches, our job is to also give players tips and advice to make the game easier to compete in, and more important, funner to play, because if you're getting your butt kicked, that's not fun. I don't care what some of y'all think that if you can get your shots up, it's fun. That is not fun, it's funny. Part of our job is to find out what skills you currently have and find a way to mesh those skills with the teammate skills so we can have a competitive game. Not boys and girls club, not with your friends at Loud Nelson, to actually win a game and try to dominate your opponent. During the season, the focus should always be on team goals and not individual goals, and performing drills and situations that help the team achieve those goals. As a team, and this is just us, not your high school team, as a team, we practice about 6 hours a week. That's 24 hours in a month. Your parents' job at minimum is 80 hours a month. Think about that. We practice 24 hours a month. Your parents work 80 hours a month. A week. Sorry, I apologize. You're right. 160. I want players and parents to think about how much time that they spend on the phone. How much time do you watch TV, and how much time do you put into the sport that you're committed to? The level of improvement will be based on the amount of time and effort you put out as an individual, not what we do here. Whatever you do outside of here is better for you individually, but when you come here, our job is to take all the individuals and make a team out of it that can actually compete. Attitude and passion are key elements in anything you want to excel at, especially sports. But again, it's called competitive sports. And if you want to compete, you got to show up to work, man. For people that don't come, that means you don't show up to work. If you show up to work, us coaches are going to expect you to actually do some work and not just take the paycheck. And when you work, don't cheat yourself by doing just exactly what you need to do. Make yourself better each and every day. Don't just show up. I need you guys to start competing. If a team is better than you, you have to try harder. If the team is not better than you, you have to try hard to stay focused. Some of you guys play great. Some of you guys, this is your first time playing. The expectation is going to be the same across the board. We want you to hustle. And I'm throwing varsity under the bus. I showed some of them kids the video from this weekend when we did a closeout like this in game. And then we flipped the ball around. Like, there's a certain point that you guys got to man up and say, this is my court, this is my team, I'm going to own this. And if you're not going to, it doesn't matter about my team or his team. If you're not going to put forth that effort, don't waste your parents' money. Don't be so spoiled that you're like, it doesn't matter, it's not my money. From here on out, I don't care what level it is, we are expecting you guys to compete and to fight back. Don't take the whipping. Start fighting back. We can lose trying, but we can't lose when y'all are just like, oh, well, what can we do? And parents, I'm saying this, I don't want any of y'all being scared of all black teams. Y'all are laughing. Half of y'all, when y'all go to gyms, you're like, oh man, I didn't know he was playing. It doesn't matter who you play, it matters how you play. It starts out 0-0. And then it's up to you on the effort part. Some of y'all are trying to, and I'll be honest, for me, I'm only coaching to get you guys into a junior college for a free education via basketball. That's the only reason I'm coaching. Your parents don't need to pay for something that they've been paying for the whole time you've been in school. Now it's time for you to start kicking in so it benefits them on the back end. And if you can't get a scholarship to a junior college, a Division I, a Division II, regardless of the sports, if you can't get that, at least you'll know what's going to be expected of you in the workforce and in life. Are we clear? Yes, sir. Y'all, come on, man. Don't be racist. Are we clear? Yes, sir. There we go. Thank you.